In this video, we'll see working of double solenoid valve circuit for double acting cylinder using indirect control. Now, before we proceed further, as usual, we'll see the various components of this circuit and then we'll see how to draw the circuit and simulate the circuit. So we are having compressor, then 5x2 direction control valve, solenoid operated, so left hand envelope and right hand envelope, both the envelopes they are solenoid operated as shown over here, and then it is a double acting cylinder because compressed air is admitted on both the sides of the piston and therefore it is double acting cylinder. Now here we are using indirect control, means we are having a relay K1, corresponding switch K1, relay K2 and corresponding switch K2, and then the solenoid valves Y1 and Y2. Now this 3 and 4, it indicates that in this particular path we are having the relay K1 and corresponding switch K1 is in the current path 3, which is indicated over here, that corresponds to these 3 and it is normally open. Similarly, this 4 stands for the relay which is present is K2, corresponding switch is K2 over here, relay switch, and it is in the current path of 4, which is normally open switch. So that is indicated by this 4 over here. So let us draw the circuit first. So first we'll select the compressor. It is already selected over here. Then we'll select the 5x2 solenoid valve for the left envelope mode as well as for the right envelope mode. We are having the solenoid controls that is indicated over here. Then select the double acting cylinder, connect the various ports as indicated over here so that we'll complete the circuit. Give the names Y1 and Y2 to the respective solenoid valves. So select, click over here, give the label as Y1. Similarly, click over here, give the label as Y2. And then we are having the electrical circuit which is already drawn over here. Now as you press the switch S1, relay K1 will get energized. It will close the relay switch K1 and Y1 solenoid valve, it will get energized and then we'll get the left envelope mode. So as you can see, as Y1 is getting energized, we are getting the left envelope mode, so that we'll get the forward stroke of the piston. So compressed air from the compressor, it will enter into port 1, from port 1 to port 4, and then it will be admitted through this cylinder port inside the cylinder and will cause the forward motion of the piston. The air from the other side will be exhausted through port 3. So 2 to 3 stands for the exhaust of the air from the other side of the piston, that is the rod end of the cylinder. So when you press the switch S2, relay K2 will get energized. It will close the switch K2. Y2 will get energized, and as Y2 will get energized, we'll get the right envelope mode of the valve. So as you can see, now we are in the right envelope mode because the solenoid Y2 is getting energized. It will adjust the spool position in such a way that we'll get the right envelope mode. So compressed air from port 1 to port 2, it will enter into the rod end of the cylinder and will cause the return stroke or retraction of the piston. The air from the other side will be exhausted through this particular port 5 to the atmosphere. You have to press switches S1 and S2 to get the forward and return stroke of the cylinder, and therefore it is known as the double solenoid valve. And as we are using relays and relay switches, it is known as the indirect control of the circuit.